G'day everyone, it's Engelo Rumora here. I'm your favorite Australian and the real estate dingo, bringing you another awesome vlog. And today I'm talking about this: how much profit you should be making on every single deal. Let's get it started. So guys, check this out. I remember a conversation around 2 or 3 years ago at a real estate conference in California. And it was with a fellow turnkey company owner, one of the biggest turnkey companies in the country, and one of the best. And I was kind of complaining and saying that a lot of investors are, asking me how much money we make on every single deal, and that would, frustrate me, and it would actually piss me off because I always thought, why do you care how much money I make? It should be about the value that you get. And this particular individual told me that you should just tell everyone as much as you possibly can. And you know what? I mean, that really rang true. And why that rang true, guys? Because ultimately, as a company, the more money that we make and the better off that we are, the more people we can employ and the better service we can ultimately deliver. The last thing that you would want as an investor, if you're buying turnkey, or if you're looking to bring on a property management company to assist you with your portfolio, or whatever it may be, whoever you entrust with your hard-earned money to look after your investments, you want them to do well. You want them to make money. You want them to make a profit. Because you want them to stay in business for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years to continue looking after you and your investment portfolio. Because if they're out of business and they can't cover costs or even, make a bit of money, I mean, you're going to have to find someone else to do it for you. And sometimes it's not that easy to find another company or another provider or another person to look after you the same way someone else is that you've already established that long-term relationship with. So it's something that I'm going to do today. I'm going to tell you guys how much profit we make on every single deal and how much profit you should make on every single deal. Our market, my market here in Toledo, Ohio, is different to a lot of other markets out there. Our business is different to a lot of individuals out there and a lot of other companies. So there's no real rule of thumb. I'm just going to give you, I guess, something that we do, how much money we make. And then I'm going to give you what I feel is my opinion on what a lot of investors out there, I'm not going to talk about any particular companies or if you're looking to start a business, but let's just say you're an investor and you're looking to flip 3, 4, 5, 10 houses every single year, how much profit you should make per deal, what your profit margin should be. Okay, so guys, pretty much, here in Toledo, Ohio, we do around 5 to 10 deals per month. We are very selective with the properties that we buy. We intentionally limit ourselves to how many properties we buy every single month. We've always believed in kind of having a small but great business, but rather than a big and just good, right? So we'd rather be small and great. So we intentionally limit ourselves to how much volume we produce, which kind of enables us to really be picky and choosy with what we buy, how much we spend. And we like to buy in bulk too, so we can get a lot of discounts. There's a lot of different ways that we will go about our acquisitions. And I always like to tell investors, leave no stone unturned when it comes to, acquisitions, right? So, we'll do a lot of yellow letter campaigns. We stalk Craigslist frequently. We always post on Facebook. We work with a lot of bird dogs, wholesalers, auction websites. The MLS has been good to us. Any means necessary, we're always looking for deals. So, depending on the particular area, let me just jump straight to the numbers. So we usually buy properties in solid B-class areas, believe it or not, anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000 approx. Depending on that particular deal, we always want to buy properties that do not need too much work so we can be in and out as quickly as possible. 2 to 3 week rehabs. Once again, we're very selective in our acquisition process to buy a property that doesn't need too much work. So $20,000 to $30,000 would be the average purchase price, and the rehabs would be anywhere from 5 to 15 grand approximately. So let's just say we're into a house for around $30,000 to $35,000. That's kind of where we really want to be. And then we look at selling the properties for anywhere from $55,000 to $65,000. So that would be around a $20,000 to $25,000 gross profit per every single deal. Keep in mind, guys, we run a turnkey company, so we have a pretty large operation. We've got staff, we've got in-house property management, and we're pretty much a one-stop shop. So there's a lot of mouths that we need to feed. So when everything is said and done, at the end of the year, we want to be at around a $5,000 to $10,000 net profit per deal after you take all company costs into consideration. As I mentioned, all of the staff, all of the marketing, the sales, the office, the rent, the lights, even this videographer. When you take all of those things into consideration, we want to be anywhere from a $5,000 to $10,000 net profit per deal. Okay, so that's us. That's what we do. If you think we're making too much, well, good for you, because I don't want to work with you. Because once again, price is what you pay, value is what you get, and I think that we offer a lot of value from a turnkey company standpoint. Now, for all of you investors out there that are looking to buy, fix, and flip, as I said, 3, 4, 5, 10 properties, or whatever, even more, right? You're not necessarily looking to run an operation with staff, marketing department, sales department, in-house property management, construction, and all of that. You just want to do it all yourself, which is, by the way, which is freaking awesome. I love you for it. Look, it's going to take a lot of work, but I think you can do really, really well, especially in the Midwest. I think the Midwest is an amazing market when it comes to profit margins and low cost entry. There's still people that want to live here, guys. There's still desirability here. There are still great schools. There's still infrastructure. There are jobs. It's a good market to make money. East Coast, West Coast, too expensive. I wouldn't do it there, honestly. I wouldn't. I would move to the Midwest and I would flip. And that's why I always keep telling everyone, save $50,000 to $100,000 before you start, because $50,000 to $100,000 in these markets can really, take you a long way. Anyway, let me get to the numbers. If you're not making a 30% net profit margin, I wouldn't get out of bed. Like, I wouldn't get the deal. I wouldn't do the deal, okay? So for all of you guys out there and girls that are looking to buy, fix, and flip, you should be making a 30% net profit margin. Let me give you let me just try and put some numbers together for you. $50,000 purchase price, $30,000 rehab. So that puts you in at $80,000. I hope my math skills are going to be good here. Your asking price should be $139,000. You're probably going to offer a little bit of a discount because it's not highest and best here. Someone's going to offer $135,000. Closing costs, let's just say around $10,000. So that puts you at around $125,000. You're into it for $80,000, $45,000 profit margin. That's over 30%. But those are some sexy numbers in my opinion, right? So if you're, for example, investing $80,000 into the deal and you're walking away with $125,000, which is a $45,000 net profit margin, those are some really good numbers. You should do the deal. I guess I wouldn't settle for anything less under than $25,000. I think the $25,000 profit margin would put you exactly at a 30% profit margin off the top of my head. Forgive me if I got those numbers wrong. Ultimately, you get my drift. Whatever you're investing, so whatever your costs are going to be, purchase and acquisition, you should be making a 30% profit margin. I'm going to leave you with one final thought, guys, and that is this. You make money when you buy. You don't make money when you sell. Okay, so it's very, very, very important that you buy cheap. Negotiate hard. Don't buy the deal unless the numbers make sense. Lose the deal over $100. I've lost so many deals over $100, okay? It doesn't matter. It's out of principle. Stick to your beliefs and buy the property for whatever you know you need to buy it for in order to make that 30% profit margin. Then rinse and repeat, guys. Go into the next one, build up your lump sum cash, and then maybe you can even buy, fix, and hold one, because ultimately it is about cash flow, because cash flow is what will give you financial freedom, okay? So that's it, guys. That's how much profit I think you should be making in every single deal. That's how much profit we make. I've never revealed this. This is the first time I'm revealing how much profit and how much money we make. So there you have it. Hey, I'd love to hear from you. What's the best deal you've ever done? Post below. How much money have you made? How much profit do you guys make? All of you company owners out there, wholesalers, turnkey providers, whoever you are, post below. Individual investors, what are your profit margins? What are you seeing? I'd love to hear from you. That's it. I'm done. I'm Engelo Rumora. I'm your favorite Australian. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next vlog.